Chapter 12. Rhys. Picking up the pieces. Kacey.
Hi.
Me. You kept it. Kacey.
What?
Me. I thought you might have chucked my number after the way I've behaved. Kacey.
You did save me from a rabid lantern attack. I had to give you another chance.
Me? Very kind of you. Kacey.
Are you off work? What time should we meet?
Me. Yes. I'm free. Whatever time suits you. Kacey.
Let's meet at the La Jolla Shores Park in 15 minutes. There's a parking lot near the playground. We can take a walk along the beach.
Me. In December. Kacey.
It's Southern California. The beach is a year-round destination. Maybe we can stop for a bite at the shores after.
Me. Unless you want to chock me by then. Kacey.
Well, I guess you'd better behave yourself.
Me. Absolutely. I arrive at the beach, ease into a space facing the water, and switch off the engine. My ears ring in the sudden quiet of the cab. The sun sinks below the horizon, and the sky fades from cobalt to topaz. I exit the car, lean against my door, and inhale the damp, salty air. The ocean is calm enough to reflect the hazy cliffs in the distance. I can't get over how warm it is in December out here. Even though I'm in a button-down and trousers, I'm almost too warm, so I roll up my sleeves. Sand skims across the tarmac and gathers in the corners of the cement barriers. The beach is all white sand from the pavement to the ocean. It's a change from the rocky beaches at Brighton for sure. Kacey texted to say she was 2 minutes away, so I scan the arriving cars waiting for hers. My chest tightens at the thought of explaining myself tonight. But she deserves to know. I've been a coward, and I need to set things right. Also, I can't wait to see her again. In front of me, a blue minivan's doors slide open and 2 little girls, about Henry and George's age, climb in. The mum fastens the little one into her car seat while the dad fires up the engine. That now familiar ache returns. The one I can't deny any longer. Over the past 3 days, I've thought a lot about Kacey, and about my vow to give up dating. The mum kisses her little girl, closes the door, and walks around to the passenger side. I avert my eyes, but catch her kiss the dad before they drive off. That's what I want. It's what I've always wanted. Domestic life, nothing fancy. A wife and kids of my own. Going to the beach, taking trips, making memories. I thought work was the answer, but money and status have done nothing to fulfill me. These past 2 years, I've never felt more hollow. Kacey's X7 rounds the bend. Everything within me pauses, and my heart forgets how to beat. It stumbles back to life as she smiles at me. She parks in the spot the minivan is vacated and hops out.
Hey, you found it,
she says a bit breathlessly. GPS makes it easy. Driving on the wrong side of the road is the hard part.
Oh man, I can't imagine.
I gesture towards the beach. Shall we?
Yep.
She slings her purse across her body and ties a jumper around her waist.
Let's follow the pavement. Or if you're feeling adventurous, we could take our shoes off and walk on the sand.
Adventure's not exactly my strong suit. I like predictability. She grins and sits on a nearby bench.
Barefoot it is then.
I watch her remove her ankle boots and socks. Bright red toenails. No surprise. Adorable.
Come on, Scrooge, the sand won't hurt you.
I lower myself onto the bench and remove my dress shoes. You sure about this? I must warn you, the sight of my feet might send you home screaming. She huffs a laugh.
I can take it.
I remove my socks and stuff them into my shoes. The concrete is cold and rough with sand.
Let me throw these in my car,
Kacey says. We walk barefoot in the middle of winter, to our cars, and toss our things inside. It's like she knows how to push me just far enough beyond my comfort zone. I take a chance and offer her my arm. She hesitates for just a moment, then slips her hand through the crook of my elbow and leans into me. Warmth spreads through me, and I try not to notice how perfectly she fits there. She inhales.
You smell amazing. What is that?
It's called a 10-hour workday and jet lag. Do you fancy it?
You smell like books and leather.
She tilts her head.
And honey?
Glad it's working, then I say. She likes the way I smell. Leanne used to insist we, meaning I, showered after work before going out for cocktails. But Kacey doesn't cringe at my gangly feet or my after-work scent. We descend the stairs onto the beach. The wind plays with her hair. The sand is cool and soft, comforting. Good thing, too, I can use some grounding before I bare my soul. Well then, I clear my throat. I promised an explanation. She nods as we navigate the uneven ground together. So, You asked me if I only followed you around to the monuments because your dad told me to watch out for you.
Yeah.
I glance out at the gently rolling waves and the darkening sky, thinking, no, I still would have joined you.
Why?
Her tone is skeptical. Because a gentleman would never allow a lady to roam DC at night on her own.
Oh.
Her face falls.
Was that the only reason?
No, it wasn't. Although part of me wanted to go home, the pull I felt to Kacey was stronger. CEO mandated or not, I would have stayed with her.
Your silence is worrying me.
She says. Sorry. I just want to give you an honest answer. That was not the only reason. I enjoyed your company.
Could have fooled me, at first anyway.
Yes, well, I'm not what you'd call a people person.
Never would have guessed.
She says sarcastically. So, at the hotel, Kacey's lips curl into a half smile.
When we almost kissed?
Yes. First of all, I don't want you to get the impression that I didn't want to kiss you. Cue my brain imagining a very different ending to our encounter in the hallway. Had the elevator not interrupted us?
So what was stopping you?
She asks. Kacey's candor is something I'm still getting used to. I lean away from her briefly, and my eyes go right to her slightly chapped pink lips. I wonder what she'd do if I kissed her right now. Answer the question. Right. For one thing, your father told me not to try anything funny. And also, after Leanne broke it off the way she did, I sort of vowed to give up dating. Forever. She raises an eyebrow.
That seems extreme.
Her expression and voice soften.
But I get it.
Anyway, when you and I got close, it brought up all these feelings I'd suppressed. My head was all over the shop. Completely muddled. She chuckles. What?
Nothing. I've just never heard that before. Go on.
The night I left you high and dry at the hotel, I couldn't sleep. I worried that when I saw you again, I'd act a complete fool. Or...
Treat me like you didn't know me?
I sigh. Yes, or that. So I took the coward's way out. I truly did have a meeting that day, but it was scheduled for noon. When I rang and offered to move it up to the morning, they were happy to. I figured Carol would prove to be a better tour guide than I.
So you were avoiding me?
Maybe a little, yes. We veer around a pair of seagulls, finishing up whatever it is they've scavenged from the rubbish bin. I apologize for not being there, I say. Since Leanne... Well, I told you. I hold my elbow out again. Kacey takes it, and we continue strolling.
She met him, the guy she's with now, at work too?
Yeah. I suppose work relationships are her particular poison, because she was on another app development team with this bloke, Nigel. He outranked me in status and salary. Apparently that was enough. I swallow. They weren't discreet or apologetic about it either. It was a much smaller company than your father's. I saw them together nearly every day.
That's awful, Rhys. I'm so sorry.
So, I exhale. When Quantum took over London Tech and asked for volunteers to transfer to America, I was all in, desperate to escape. Kacey digs her teeth into her bottom lip.
I understand. I probably would have done the same.
But you already live here, I tease.
You know what I mean.
She leans into me, steering us around a mass of seaweed, then continues.
I've never been in love. At least I don't think so. It must be hard to lose someone you thought you were going to spend forever with.
I was gutted. I completely shut down. Simon, the one you met, and his wife Imogen were there to pick up the pieces. She got the wedding venue to refund half of my non-refundable deposit by telling them what Leanne had done. Or intimidating them. Perhaps both.
Sounds like my kind of lady.
Kacey says. You'd love her. A lump forms in my throat. I blink, wondering at my reaction, and realize I want Kacey to meet her. I have a feeling Imogen would love her too.
You're lucky you had them. They sound like amazing friends.
She shivers and hugs herself closer to me.
Hang on, let's turn around. My feet are cold and my stomach's growling.
So much for adventure, hey? I tease.
It's worth it,
she replies. Once we're headed south, she continues.
Well, my sad Christmas story isn't nearly as bad as yours. And I found my direction in life because of it. Of course, I'm not thankful Mom had appendicitis.
Is there more to the story?
Where did I leave off? The hospital?
Yes. Well, aren't Nellie staying with you and your mum?
Okay, yeah. Aunt Nellie stayed with us for a week. A few nights after Mom's surgery, my aunt and I were eating dinner and the house felt so ordinary. It was the middle of December, and we still hadn't put up a tree. I asked Mom if we could get the decorations out. She said to wait until Dad came home the following week because they were deep in storage in the detached guest cabana.
Oh yes, my guest cabana is full of boxes at the moment. I joke, wondering how massive her family's home is if it includes a guest cabana.
Ha ha,
She says.
So I searched online and found some fancy snowflake templates. Then I raided Mom's craft room, the same one that earned me my embarrassing nickname, and pilfered all the festive paper I could find. Then I covered the house in handmade snowflakes, the walls, the windows, I even hung them from the ceiling.
Surely her mum was touched. But I grimaced, thinking of the mess and cleanup. And how did Mum react?
She cried.
Oh dear.
Yeah, I was worried at first that I'd upset her, but they were happy tears. She loved it. The doctors were impressed with her quick healing after that. I like to think my snowflakes helped. The thing is, they helped me too. While I was cutting and decorating, I was in the zone, not worried about anything. Time flew by and I felt, refreshed and alive when I was done.
So decorating is more than just a job or a hobby to you, I say, not a question.
Exactly.
She beams.
And now handmade snowflakes are always a part of our Christmas decor.
We're quiet for a few minutes. Then I have to ask. Now, about this nickname you tried to gloss over. What is it?
Oh, we're here.
She releases my arm and darts off.
Let's grab our shoes and get some food.
You're not getting out of this, I call after her. The muscles in her slender arms flex as she braces herself and hops over the cement divider. She jogs to her vehicle, long dark hair blowing in the breeze, leaving me breathless and aching for more.